It is green versus maroon. It's Hibernian versus Hearts. It's the Edinburgh derby. The result will probably keep Hibernian at the bottom of the table, but will it keep David Gray in a job? I think not. Welcome back, guys. Son of Scotland TV here for your match preview. Hibernian against Hearts. Now, what can we really say in this preview apart from both teams have been utter shite? It's been crap for both capital clubs, no doubt about it. Hibernian sitting in 12th, Hearts sitting in 11th. I'm not making those standings up. That is legitimately where these clubs are. Wasn't that long ago that at this stage of the season, Hearts and Hibs were in first and second. 5 seasons ago, but it happened. And now you fast forward into 2024, both clubs are right down the bottom. So it is embarrassing, but I think the difference here, the big difference is, one of these clubs are on the up. One of these clubs have had a bad start to the season, but have a really good squad, have changed the manager, and will hopefully start moving up the league table, and have already started to get wins, especially in Europe. The other team, not so much. Doesn't look like they're going anywhere. And in fact, it looks like they're getting worse, with their last 3 results in the league being defeats. And obviously that team is Hibernian. So I do fear for Sir David Gray. I don't think he should have got the job to begin with. I don't think he was cut out for it. You look at a lot of managers, they have to work their way into the Premiership. Whether it be Stephen Robinson or like Jim Goodwin, he's a manager that's done well, but he had to start off in the lower leagues. And you look at Davy Gray, say what you want about Hibs, that they're one of the bigger clubs in Scotland. Was he cut out for that job? Probably not. We've seen more experienced managers fail in the past 5 years at Hibs. We've seen non-experienced managers such as Sean Maloney, who had a lot of hype about him, fail as the Hibernian manager. So I'm not quite sure why David Gray was given the job and everyone was expecting him to somehow not fail, given what the previous managers have done. But it does look good for him, and I think that he could be about to manage his final game for the club here on Sunday. Now, in terms of team news, Joe Newell will be out. Obviously, he got suspended last week after being sent off against Dundee United. So he's done. He will not play. And it looks like it will be Kwon who will come in and he should start. I think Kwon's actually been decent for Hibs. He's been one of the better Hibs players. Whether they'll want to try and make that signing permanently from Celtic, not too sure. In terms of Hearts, though, obviously still dealing with some injuries. Neuenhoff's out, Taylor's out, Oda's out. These players, though, have been out for a while, so wasn't really expecting them to play. And it could be a similar starting 11 to the team that won in the Europa Conference League against Onomia. Now, of course, it was only, 3 days ago? There might be a change in there or two, but there were some really good performances in there. You look at the back 5, is there any reason to change that? Gordon, Forrester, Kent, Riles, Kingsley? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that needs changed, especially when you look at how well it worked there in midweek. Boateng, I think, was good. I expect him to probably, again, partner Devlin in the middle of the pitch. Spittle and Forrest scored 2 good goals. I expect them to stay in the team. And then, obviously, that leaves Fargas and Shankland up front. So, I'm looking at the Hearts team, and I think that unless Neil Critchley wants to make a change or two because of the 2 games in the space of 4 days, and I imagine he will probably stick with the same team that defeated Onomia by 2-0. As for Hibs, what will they do up front? We know that Bursick will be in nets, and he was shocking last week. He cannot possibly play worse than he did against Dundee United. We spoke about Kwon will be in there. Trantris will probably be in there. And attacking wise, will we see them start with both Hoylett and Dwight Gale? Gale got his first goal for Hibs last week. Will we see him in the starting lineup from the beginning? I mean, possibly. You look at Hoylett, done okay last season on loan at Aberdeen. Hasn't really cut it this year with Hibernian. But, these are 2 former Premier League players. So I mean, maybe Hibs will just go for it. Maybe they'll just play Hoylett and Gale from the beginning and hope that the quality is there for those two to fire the team in green to a win. But I don't think the team in green is going to win. And, Hearts have got a very good record in the Edinburgh Derby over the last... over my lifetime, the record's not bad. So I think Hearts will continue to keep that record maroon. And I think that they will possibly smash Hibernian tomorrow. I'm going to go 3-0. I'm going to go Hearts 3, Hibernian 0. I mean, it could be closer, but either way, I just don't see Hibernian getting a result tomorrow. I think everything's going against them. I think the form book will definitely favour Hearts. Momentum favours Hearts. Lineups, starting 11 favours Hearts. If it's tied towards the end, I think Hearts have the stronger options off the bench. And even though I'm still not convinced on Neil Critchley, from what we've seen, I've got to believe that he's a better manager than David Gray and that he will be more likely to make changes that can get Hearts the victory if necessary. But I don't think it will be close. I think Hearts will win by 3-0. So that's my prediction. Let me know your guys' prediction down below, and we'll be back tomorrow to find out who has won the Edinburgh Derby. And it's going to be a crucial one because the loser of this will remain bottom of the table. A draw would keep Hibs bottom of the table. So yeah, for me, I'm going with Hibs to finish in 12th place, and I'm going for David Gray to finish at the Job Centre on Monday. That's my prediction, guys. Let me know yours. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.